Y'all can tell I'm feeling myself. You can tell. Okay, so let me have my moment. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Shalina B, and today is a maintenance vlog. I am getting my monthly maintenance done. We're going to talk about self-love, self-care, and yeah, it's the month of February, so that is my theme. I'm all about love, and what better love than self-love? I already got my wax for the day. I typically get my wax, nails, toes, and hair done, and eyebrows done every month. So I already got my wax done, and glad it's done. It's always painful. What do they say? Pain is beauty, beauty is pain. But yeah, so I'm glad that that is done. So now I'm going to get my eyebrows done. I get them threaded. If you know, you know. That is painful as well. But again, I love the results. I stopped getting waxes a while ago because I think at the time I was on a medicine called Accutane. It was a really strong medicine, and either that or just the strength of the wax pulled my skin off. So I decided to never, and break me out really bad. So threading has been working out very well, and it lasts. And I also do eyebrow tinting. So I think she uses like this tint. I don't know if it's henna or some type of eyebrow tint. And yeah, so it just helps to make them look a little thicker, and I don't have to add product on them or you know, outline them or anything. So yeah, so that's where we are headed, and then after that I'm getting my hair done, because you see my hair looks a mess right now, but that's okay. I just took my braids out last night, so I have to get my color touched up. That's the only thing about color. I love how it looks. It's so pretty, but once it fades, you have to keep getting it touched up. And it's been a while since I've had color, but I got color last year. Was it last year or year before last? After I had my son, my toddler, and I had like a pretty like blonde, golden blonde color, and then after that I ended up going like a burgundy, a copper orange color, really, really pretty. But again, it fades, you gotta keep it up. So I think that I may get my hair, and sorry about the lighting, I'm in the car and I'm driving, so I can't really adjust it, but it should be better soon. But yeah, so I'm probably get my hair colored a little bit longer, and then after that I may go back to regular color. I may cut it off and start over. Who knows? I do all types of things with my hair. But yeah, I'm just gonna get probably just a silk press, and I may get some curls put in it. As I am filming, we are it's the weekend before Valentine's Day, so we are celebrating the weekend before instead of after, because we just have to find time, you know, like we have 4 kids and we have small kids, and when people are available to babysit, we have to do that. And since it's 4 children, we typically have between 2 to 3 babysitters, whether it be my mom, my mother-in-law, our doulas, our babysitter. We have different ones because the different kids of different ages require different attention. So yeah, but we appreciate our village, we appreciate the help. But yeah, so this week I am doing my regular maintenance, but also getting ready for our date night for this weekend, and I do plan to film that as well. So that should come maybe after this video, or maybe a couple more videos after this one. So I'm excited. I always love to get pampered and everything. That's always a fun thing to do, and I call it maintenance because this is a part, when I think about self-love, this is a part of like loving for myself, my appearance, how I feel on the inside, you know, looking good. Because one thing, you know, postpartum, you know, you go through a lot of hormones, you go through a lot of physical changes, mental changes, and I want to make sure that I felt good about myself. You know, I might not be able to change all the hormones that are going on inside of me, but I can change how I look. So, you know, I started with the Daniel fast in January. Been trying to keep up with my eating habits. My clothes are fitting a lot better. I plan to do some more workouts this month and beyond, trying to develop that regular habit of moving my body more often. And my clothes, I want to make sure my clothes look good. I want to make sure that I keep my hair done, because that can make you feel really just terrible, you know, if that's something that you care about, if your hair is not done. So for me, if I'm not doing it, I'm trying to make sure that I keep it done, especially for special events and things like that. So that, my nails, I've been getting my nails done since I was a little girl. I've always loved nails. I love doing nails. So that is something that I keep up. And then my toes, I feel like I started to get my toes done more frequently, maybe within the last couple of years. I would only get them done in the summertime, and then, but then I realized, like, you know what, this is a little bit, it's maintenance, but that part of me is self-care, because I don't, you know, we don't really talk. We say, you know, few words, few exchange, and then after that, I sit back in my chair and I relax, and I typically get like a deluxe, and that's my form of self-care. And I think I get my pedicures every other month, so you know, for me, budget wise, I think it works out well because I'm not going so frequent. So I get the deluxe, and it's pretty relaxing. But when I think about like my hair, nails, and other stuff like that, it's more of a maintenance thing because I have to constantly get it done, but it makes me feel good after it's done. So yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'll show you the results of the eyebrows. You're not going to get the results of the wax, but a wax is a wax. You get it. You know what that is. So I'll show you the results of my eyebrows. I'll try to film a little bit of it, and I'll try to film a little bit of my hair process as well, seeing it before, seeing it when it's colored, and when it's done. I brought my computer, so I plan to edit a couple vlogs. I have to edit the which vlog is it? The January recap vlog. So that should be up by the time this video is uploaded. So check out a look of the review of my January, and you know, looking forward to February. But yeah, okay, good. The camera's got a little better. But I think that is all for now. Again, just really trying to focus on self-love and what that looks like. And if you have not already joined my newsletter, this month we're talking all about self-love. I'm providing tips on how to create like a self-love regimen, a self-love routine, what it looks like to make sure that that's a daily practice. Similar to self-care, but self-love is a little bit different. Self-care is more of an act, something that you do, but self-love is internal, and it's something that you want to give to yourself. It makes you feel good mentally, as well as, you know, you're doing something self-care related. So it definitely goes hand in hand. Why are they over so close? But yeah, so the first thing that we talked about in the newsletter is creating your self-love vision. So thinking about like, what do you want self-love to look like? And obviously self-care is a component of self-love, but what do you want it to look like? How do you want it to feel? You know, think about those 5 senses. You know, look, feel, taste, touch, hear. Think about those things when you're thinking about your vision and you're thinking about yourself. You know, when you think about what do you want to hear or what do you want to say or speak, you want to think about the positive things. You know, what are you saying to yourself in a positive way? You know, how do we stop all of that negative talk, things like that. So again, that is what we're doing in the newsletter. So if you have not, go ahead and join the newsletter so you can receive these weekly resources that I send out. I love to encourage. I love to give you resources about how to have a peaceful life, how to manage a peaceful family and home life, how to build better habits, how to make time and prioritize your self-care. So that is just a little bit about that. So go ahead and click the link in the description to join the newsletter. But yeah, we're about self-love. So maybe I'll come back on a little bit later and talk a little bit more about self-love and your self-love vision. But again, what does it look like? What do you want to see? You know, how do you want it to look? Because I feel like we can't get to that goal or accomplish that goal until we set a vision. What do we want it to look like? How do we want it to align with our lives? So that way you know what you're working toward, and you're not just working aimlessly towards something that, you know, you're just unsure of so far. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do our self-love vision and go from there. So, oh, I knew they were going to jump in front of me. All right, so I will catch you back a little later. Now let's get this hair done, y'all. Here's the before. And then we'll see the after. All right. Gotta get my vlog picture. Yeah. So the hair is all colored, and now I am under the dryer, but I'm steaming. So yeah, it's getting good. I like the color, it's really cute. So we'll see how it turns out. You said that love was all you ever want. You said that we were fine. You swore that you would never break my heart. You wasted all my time. You told me lies behind my back. I don't know where am Do you see it? Do we see it? Look at all this postpartum growth, y'all. See, this is the self-love. Like, granted, okay, I love myself when my hair is not done, but I just feel so good. I just feel so good. My eyebrows are a little dark. I wish I would have tinted them ahead of time, but I didn't. But that's okay because my hair has a little bit of the darker tint, so it's okay. And they're already tinted, so they'll lighten up. But man, feeling good. Now I just need to get my nails and my toes done. Feeling good. My little car kit. All my essentials. You know. Hand sanitizer. I got this Downy Wrinkle. I got a lint roller, some lotion, some mouthwash, some tooth plackers, a Tide pen, deodorant, and some lip gloss. Because that's what I needed. I didn't need a whole bunch of stuff. I just try to really have my essentials, my main go-to. And I don't need my car cluttered up. And personally, I'm not gonna pay $15 for hand sanitizer. The hand sanitizer I see everywhere. It's cute. I'm sure it smells really good, but $15 for some hand sanitizer? And this is my other one. It's not as like aesthetic, but it has napkins, cutlery, so if a place forgets to give me something, I have it. And then I keep my mask and my gloves in here, because yes, I still do wear gloves. I mean, gloves and masks in stores and things like that. Somebody had asked me on one of my shorts, like, why do I wear gloves? And I'm like, because there's germs in the store. I was wearing gloves even before the pandemic. So like when I go to, make sure I have my laptop. When I used to go to like hotels and stuff like that, I always wore gloves because I didn't want to touch. When I like cleaned up stuff, when I got on the airplane, I wiped my seat down. When I got in hotel rooms, I wiped everything down. I was doing that because before that was cool on Instagram or on social media. At grocery stores, I wiped down a cart and stuff like that. So germaphobes, you know, like, I ain't got time for that. But I gotta tell y'all about the sweetest thing that happened. My hair is so cute. I love it. It's so bright. But I'm here for it. And my hair has gotten so long. I'm excited for date night. And I'm not even wearing red. I'm wearing like a cream and brown look. So it works. So my hair can be the start of the show. But I'm surprised at how long it's gotten. My hair has gotten so long. I'm here for it. Oh, they was about to let me go. Thank you. So y'all, I was getting my hair done. And I heard this woman talking. And first off, she said that she was from my hometown. So I was like, so my ears perked up. I don't know if y'all do this, but if you're somewhere and you hear somebody from your hometown talking about anything from your hometown, it's like, what? You know, who is that? Do I know you? And I come from a small hometown. And I was like, do I know you? Did we go to school together or something like that? So when I got up to go from the get my hair washed to the sit down, she said, what's your name? Told her my name. She was like, I follow you and I watch your content. And I was like, what? And it's so funny that I just thought about this not too long ago. Like, I wonder if I ever run to anybody who actually watches my stuff. You know, and then, you know, you sometimes think like, especially if you're starting off, like, does anybody watch my stuff? Does anybody support it? Does anybody care? There's always, all right, bear with the camera being a little weird right now. But yeah, there's always that question of like, am I reaching anybody? Does anybody care? You know, what I'm posting, especially like I said, when you're early on and you're not viral, you don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, you know, you just wonder like, is it doing anything? And I always told myself, always remember why you start and why you're doing with the things that you're doing. And you know, my goal originally was to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, because that's what I do in general, like in people in my daily life. But also it was good for me during the pandemic. And then I always also told myself that to remember, if you touch one person, wow, my gosh, Jesus, thank you Lord, it could have been an accident. Thank you Lord. Those people cannot drive. That was some hot shit. Anywho, that if I reach one person, then I've done my job. So even like when I used to post stuff and I might get one like, or I get one comment of somebody saying, I really needed this today, it always made me feel good, because I'm like, okay, I've reached one person and that one person was enough for me. And to know that she watches my stuff, she's like, yeah, you know, you helped me get my life together, and watching how you manage and da 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 da. And I'm just like, ah, like it truly warmed my heart. And I literally had to fight back tears, because it was an answered prayer. Because I pray to God often, like, what is my purpose? Why am I supposed to be doing what I'm doing? You know, I quit my job, so I'm not working a traditional job, but I was led to do this work because I was like, I've always wondered, like, well, what can I do to be successful? And I always thought that I just have to climb the corporate ladder to be successful. And I found that that was rather hard in some of my, you know, experiences and industries, for me specifically. And, you know, I've had some ups and downs. You know, I changed kind of my path and my route of the career that I was going to have a couple times. So it wasn't just a straight path for me. And I know I'm not alone now. I know a lot of us have dealt with that as well. So I often struggle about purpose. You know, I come from a background where, you know, I was taught to, you know, you do it the right way. You go to, these people hot out here. You go to college, get a degree, get a good job, find a spouse, marry, have kids, you know, blah, blah, blah. But as it's not linear like that. Everything doesn't always happen that exact way. So, you know, it didn't happen for me, and I was sold a dream. And it often makes me question my worth of like, am I good enough? You know, I'm not somebody's CEO. I'm my own CEO now, but I wasn't a CEO of another, like somebody else's company, so I felt a way about it. But I truly felt that God has led me to this point, and for a reason. I feel like that I'm reaching, I'm reaching people that I don't even know, you know. And I have to remember, when you think about, they talk about like your ideal audience and the people that you reach. If they're like me, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna comment, you know, because I tend to, sometimes I like and comment, but most of the time I'm just scrolling and watching, you know, if I do scroll and stuff like that. Like I'm not on there heavy where I'm trying to engage online. So, but just to know, I'm just saying all that to say, like, just to know I've reached somebody, even if a whole bunch of people are not commenting and, you know, all that type of stuff, I'm still reaching somebody, and that just made my day. So shout out to you, girl. If you are watching this, shout out to you. I'm so glad that I met you. Thank you so much for saying something. Thank you for watching. I hope that what you are watching is valuable, and it continues to be valuable, and I'm just so excited and glad to have you a part of our community here, because prioritizing yourself is number one. As a woman, you know, no matter if you are married, you have kids, working, whatever, solo, whatever you are, you need to prioritize yourself. And that is what I'm here to do on all levels, is to remind you of that and show you how to make sure that you are loving on yourself and you giving yourself time regardless of your situation, because that's important. So that made my day. But yes, my hair is done. I'm feeling good. So good. So good. Like, y'all can tell I'm feeling myself. You can tell. Okay? So let me have my moment. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm so glad it's still light outside. It is 6 o'clock and it's still light out, because, you know, in the winter time, daylight savings time, it'd be so dark. So I'm so happy that it's light out. It just makes me feel good to be going home when it's light and it's not dark. But I am excited to go home because I miss my babies. I miss seeing my people. But I'm glad that I was able to get out and get some maintenance done. So we are done with that as of today. Like I said, I have my nails and my toes to do in the next couple of days. So I'll film that as a part of this video. And then we'll wrap it up. So for now, thank you for coming along today for my maintenance, and I will catch you for maintenance part 2. The white toes are back. So I got the pink and white ombre on my nails. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Obviously I didn't film me getting my nails done. I just didn't really feel like it, sorry. But and I posted something about me getting my nails done before, but I was getting the dip polish and it just wasn't working for me anymore. So I was like, I'm gonna go back to acrylic, but I didn't want to fuss with the French tip because I had to get my nails taken off, soaked off, then a full set, and then I would have had to get French on top of that, which takes a long time. So I was like, you know what, if I get this ombre done, my nails are done. It's an easy fill-in because I just don't have a lot of time like I used to. I'm typically going in during, throughout the day or in between pockets of time between me and my husband's availability. So I'm like, you know what, if I can get in and get out with a quick fill, I'll do that, because with the fill, it's a little bit of pink, a little bit of white, and some clear polish, so there's not much I have to do, and it's classy. It's a classy look, you know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it. It's very simple, and it kind of gives Valentine's Day vibes too, because of the pink and white without the designs. I just didn't feel like doing that. So, and back on my toes, the white toes are back, y'all. I love me some Funny Bunny. It's an OPI. It's an OPI polish, a gel polish, and it's called Funny Bunny. It's kind of like a milky white, so not a stark white or like a white out kind of white, but it's a very pretty kind of, like I said, milky white. So I'll insert pictures, or I'll show you once I get home. I got a little bit of footage in the beginning of the pedicure, but I just want to enjoy it. And then, as you saw, I tried to get a little work done. I'm almost done with my newsletter, so I'm gonna try to send it out before date night. That'll be great if I can, because then I have to get another video out tomorrow. So I'm working out this schedule, y'all. It's been a lot because it's hard to, I have a schedule in mind, I follow it real well, and then something backs it up. I call it like bottlenecking. So if you think about, you have a system, you are operating a machine, and all of a sudden something happens to one of the gears, and everything on that conveyor belt stops, and it bottlenecks it backs up. And that's how I feel in life when I'm trying to do things for myself, but then maybe unexpected parenting thing happened, or something didn't go as planned. So now I'm pushed back a little bit. So I'm really trying to just, again, simplify my schedule, but also make sure that I make time for me and the things that I have to do. So yeah, so I got that done, but that is it. My nails, my hair, my eyebrows. You've seen all of my maintenance for the week. So that is all for this video. Again, it is self-love month. Make sure that you are prioritizing your self-care, your self-love, making sure that you are speaking positive to yourself. You are spending time with yourself and spending time with God, because ultimately, self-love is rooted in for me, I would say that self-love is rooted from the relationship with God. Spending time with yourself and connecting with self is ultimately connected with God, because we were born in His image, and God created us, and we want to love the person that God creates because it's connected. So that is just a part of it for me, and a part of my self-care and self-love is just gratitude, and just really thanking God for who He's made and who He evolves in each season. So, I want to make sure that I'm good to myself, that I'm talking positive to myself, because I'm God's child, and I don't want to speak badly on God's child. So make sure that you are being good to yourself, be kind to yourself, and do something nice for yourself today. So again, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you're doing for self-love month, self-care. What are you doing for yourself? Just one thing. It could be big or small, but just let me know one thing that you are doing for yourself this month. And comment, share, and subscribe. Join the newsletter if you haven't, so you can receive all of the good self-love goodies this month. And I'll catch you on the next one.